Here comes the dime out of the backcourt. He's been a prolific first quarter scorer. I mean prolific. And he hits that three. Just 3 and 17. Second worst in the NBA. And he's still nursing that a little bit. That's why he's not in the lineup tonight. Well, he doesn't really play back-to-back games in the last 6 years. With LeBron, you figured one of these games he was going to get managed, and it's going to be tonight. Doncic in and out and back in again. And like you said, talk about breeze now between the legs. He goes into the lane. Stripped. Rui down the middle he goes. Now stops at the corner of the Crange Magic for him. On the pregame show with Rui, Jeremiah Fears hits the bottom of the rim. He'll be taken down by DeAndre Ayton. Didn't get a piece of that shot. He was there to contest. I know the rim had a lot to do with it. But Ayton, of course, as you said, if they alter the shot, it's as good as a block. And string music for Don Target taken out by New Orleans. Here they come, as we mentioned, 3 and 17 on the year. 1 and 8 on the road. This one they ride it up, and they ride it in by McGowan. Queen going up against Reeves. Drive kick. McGowan's. Yeah, they're going to knock it down. Jackson Hayes. 241 games. It wasn't just a cup of coffee, as they say. Rudy hits the three. Too hot. Too hot to handle. 3 on 1 coming in the other way. Lay it up and in. And he has it easily. Luka is directing traffic from down on the baseline. Doncic. One more once if you will. Corner. Got it. Luka. Magic underneath. Queen. Boy, he got surrounded. Second time he's been blocked. Trying to force things down low. Doncic again, wide open, is connect. He will set and fire and get timeout as Queen gets more pregame. Sadiq outside and down. The best in the NBA. Doncic. Here he is down the middle. Pass off and Hayes scores. He held out his hand saying, why do they got him? And still got the rebound. Still got it. Went right to him on the way. Count it. Alvarado. See if Alvarado is going to launch. He does. Got it. All right. Now, the purple and gold. And we've been talking about it. All-star numbers for sure this year. He's one of the best players in the league. Got the bounce. Axie kick it some more. Connect. Somebody got to shoot. Well, you got 5. It's going to be Austin right here. And they leave him alone for an instant. You can't leave him alone. Well, you can if there's no time on the clock. You build on that. He had been struggling from 3. Great from 2. Alvarado gets it amongst the trees and scores. In the league, played now in 5 straight games. DeAndre windshield wiper move and he scores. I don't know about Marcus. Although Marcus was a bit of a late out. Who's behind the plane of the board and start-stop 8 was there and he beat him right to the punch. I think it's going in. He's got a sweet shot. Great form. Here's Queen attacking again and a little sweeper down. Drifted left and stayed left. 2 on 2. Make it 3 on 2 in the corner. Alexander hits it, and we wore for the purple and gold wearing their Sunday whites of course here tonight on this football Sunday. Lavia on its way down it goes, and that's freeing people up. 9 threes so far tonight. Sadiq Bey tries to match, and he does just that. This one's on its way. Not going to hit there, and Ayton has another rebound. Ayton tonight, 5 boards. Oh, what a pass and a finish by Rui. And the seal was nearly held out by LaRabia. Now it's Jackson Hayes, the former Pelican. Austin. Oh, one way then the other. All the way and count it. And one right into Jackson Hayes. Misses that shot. They're going to double him up or they're going to pin him into the corner. Oh, and somehow they get it to Alvarado to score. Yeah, that was a little late. Yeah, he had no chance to connect it. Alvarado right back out attacking. They're underneath the haze. PV trying to make it again. He's got another one. 7 seconds till halftime. Reeves for navigating. Got it high, off the board. Advantage gained at all on that whistle. McGowan settles in. Michael points go along with his 6 boards. Into the front court comes New Orleans, Fears, leaning and scoring. Rui nearly went off of his fingertips. Rui falling back and scoring straight, and he's away from it now. He's chasing LeBron underneath. Throw it down, big fella. Nice delivery by Gabe Vincent. Wright can't score the gimme. We got a power play going the other way. 5 on 4. Luka's at the other end. If they can take it out of the net, Rui. Now, Luka fortunate to get it back. They're going to quickly double team, but they're going to get beat. It's going to be Rui. That's what they're saying. Well, they're giving 9 to shoot. 7.5 to go. The quarter action now into the corner. Here it comes. All the way, reverse layup is good. Pelicans have not led. McGowan's just a little step back. Got it. 3. Perfect. Between McGowan's and Fierce 15, base 16. So, as you would expect, pretty good balance over his head. Take it and throw it down. Point game. This was a whistle before. Oh. Little bit. That's a hard foul. Well, certainly Fears not backing down. He's underneath. He knows that Hayes is there. Alvarado, smallest guy on the floor. Interior passing. And Luka controls the rebound. So Lucas has 9 boards. He's 1 board away from a double-double. And he's over 30 again. You're going to be very wary with a calf strain for sure. Thank you, man. Underneath it settles in. Be agile, big. I know what you're saying. Around the perimeter, though. He's hoping to be. I know exactly what you're saying. You're absolutely right. Scores. Yeah, TR, truly. And to add to that, he is a big part of the Lakers, as New Orleans scores perfectly. So, the block party continues for the Lake show tonight, and New Orleans hasn't been invited. For Atten on the block department, and in the point department, he's got 22. He's slow to come down. K hits the 3. Well, New Orleans takes a timeout. Now the third in field goals in the NBA. He had 20 and 16, as mentioned, against New Orleans last time. And there he was. And Queen shot it up here with us. Mark Shaw, our producer, the Dubba directing, and the great crew here in Los Angeles. Reeves. Yes, sir. The Late Show. Well, they're bumping with La Brea. Sadiq Bey. Jeremiah's gone 21 minutes, but has 17 points in those 21. Oh, the stop for Ree and Austin is up to 29. So again, those two look like they're going to each top 30. Again, no LeBron tonight. The Minnesota labia. A bucket or 2 here. And the Lakers will kind of put the lights out on this one, you would think. Here's a 3 by Reeves. And that's another case there where they had 2 guys going for the deep neck. 32 apiece at 64. Add that 22. And it's pretty crazy stuff. Wrecked. Luka might get a shot anyway. Here he is. Finally. Gets his own rebound, pads his stats, and 33 to 34. I guess that's his first miss of the evening. Luka's out of the game. Not a shock there. And the new rule is really an old rule now. Decade old. I was going to say new rule, if you're going back to 1936 again in January. Lakers are 15 and 4, 7 and 2 at home.